Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Art and Culture Commission meeting. Today is Thursday, January 19th, 2017. And roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver.
Here.
Derhovanesian.
Here.
Oshagan.
Yes.
Sahakian.
Here.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes.
The agenda for the January 19th meeting was posted on the bulletin board outside City Hall on January 13th, 2017.
Next item.
Item 2, consent items at 2A, approval of regular meeting minutes from December 15th, 2016.
Any comments or any items? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, under the commission staff comments, I don't know if I misspoke for it was a transcription, but the reason for bringing, it was Burbank, Glendale, and Pasadena Arts Commissions together to meet the artist and to meet one another as opposed to talk about art opportunities.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anything else? Do I have a motion?
I'll move to go forward with the amendment that Commissioner Deaver mentioned.
And I'll second.
Okay, so that's done. And do we have a motion for the approval of the meetings?
I move to approve.
Okay. And second?
I'll second.
We're doing a roll call for it?
I think we already did. It was just roll call. We already approved.
Okay. I thought he was just approving for the amendment that change.
It can be approved as amended.
Okay, that's fine. Then roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver.
Yes.
Derhovanesian.
Yes.
Oshagan.
Yes.
Sahakian.
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. And next item, please.
Item 3, introductions and presentations. At 3A, Library Arts and Culture events presented by Chuck Wyke, Community Relations Manager.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, City staff. Got a little presentation that will just show you some of the highlights coming up the end of this month and into February. I'll start out with Brand Library. They have a program on Saturday, January 21, called Music Animated, Ancient Homelands. The gentleman shown here, Martin Espino, builds musical instruments, pre-Columbian flutes and drums and so forth, and they'll have him up there showing adults and children how to build some of these instruments. He's a very interesting artist. He's a teacher. He's been around, and he said when he was going to I think it was Cal State LA or Fullerton, he used Brand Library quite a bit, and he was very happy to. I saw him up there when he performed at one of the summer concerts with a Aztec dance group. So he'll be there Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. Later in the evening, the opening of the Collectivists will be, again, January 21 at Brand Library. The reception will start at 6 o'clock, and this January, Brand Library and Art Center is pleased to host 6 of Los Angeles' leading art collectives in a show conceived and organized by curator Cara Tomei. The collective groups include Durden and Ray, composed of artist curators who work together to create exhibition opportunities at their downtown LA space, as well as in concert with gallery spaces around the world. There's the East Side International, that's an artist-run contemporary art exhibition space and international artist residency based in Los Angeles, directed by artist Jason Ramos. There's the Manual History Machines. That's a curatorial collective that was founded a few years ago by artists and friends. And their focus is to curate projects that create a dialogue with other artists and their works. The Monte Vista Projects, again, artist-run space based in Highland Park. There's another group called Tiger Strikes Asteroid. That is a network of artist-run spaces with locations around the country, Philadelphia, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and each space is independently operated and focuses on presenting a varied program of emerging and mid-career artists. And then finally, the public programming partner for this show, the Collectivists, is the Association of Hysteric Curators, who will present a number of programs and events throughout the duration of the show in keeping with their collective mission. The Association of Hysteric Curators is a fluid, evolving, transgenerational collective of women artists who produce exhibitions and public programs related to feminist theory and ideas. So Brand Library is really excited. There are, oh gosh, some 60+ artists represented in this particular show, and so all their extra programming will be focused on collective work and so forth. So February 4th, 3 o'clock, that's a Saturday, there'll be a panel with artists who work collectively and run a gallery space, so that's like all of them. And then there's another one on February 16th, Haptic Language, Contemporary Collage, and Feminism, and that's, again, associated by that Association of Hysteric Curators. There are 2 more panel discussions in March, but again, everything's focused on collective work. Tippi Hendren, you may know her from The Birds and Marnie, will be, actually it's her birthday this week. She'll be at the Central Library, actually next door at the Adult Recreation Center on January 26th. We already have well over 150 RSVPs. I expect a very full house. That's at 7 p.m. Thursday, January 26th at the Adult Recreation Center. February 3rd and 4th, Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., there's a furniture sale going on at our Central Library loading dock. That's going to help the new Glendale Library Foundation grow the future of the library. At the same time, there will be the opening of the Friends Bookstore, again, Friday, Saturday, February 3rd and 4th, 10 to 5. They have a new space in our basement, kind of leads out to the loading dock, so we're going to try and combine everything. We're asking the public to send book donations to the branches, and we will get them to the Central Library. There is a chance the sales will continue on February 5th, which is a Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, so if you hate professional football, that's maybe a good thing for you. Okay. Anyway, beyond the box, there are a number, I believe 8 or 9 boxes that had these basically battery packs installed on the sides of them. We had to cancel this week because of all the rain, so we're going to try it again next week. I've talked to the artists. We have everything lined up, and I will just work with them and make sure they can get their panels painted. That's your project. And then another one of your projects, in a way, the Adams Square Mini Park gas station. The second installation will be by Colleen Kelly. Her work will be on view through April 20th, very end of April. Now that's the sketch that she sent the committee that reviewed this. So you see a baby thing there and a basket and some bottles hanging. Well, she is in process. There is a reception on Sunday, January 29, 2 to 5 p.m., and that's going to be sponsored by the Adams Hill Neighborhood Association. But this is the inside of the gas station as of yesterday, when it was still a little sunny out. Those bottles eventually will be filled with inscriptions, and then she will hang them from the ceiling next to the baby bed and the other stuff. And there's a fan off to the left that will blow this stuff around, I guess. A little bit of color. Again, the reception Sunday, January 29, 2 to 5. I hope see somebody there. Freegal Music, once again, feel free to stream millions of songs, orchestral pieces, modern, pop music. You can stream it for free off the library's website. You can even download those items. If you have any questions, please call me at the Central Library. You can call me at administration, 818-548-2030. You can check us out on social media or on our website to get more information.
Any questions?
I do. Concerning the installation in Adams Hill Mini Park, do you happen to know whether the artist is still planning to work with the community with regard to the inscriptions and things into the bottles, or if that's been coordinated and scheduled?
She is, because she lives out of the city, a couple of hours away. By the way, the Adams Hill Association is very, very kind and actually put her up for a couple of days down there in Adams Hill. While she visited, she's planning to do some of that work at the reception. She doesn't have a lot of bottles to fill. So we've talked to her. Do you want to do it at the library? What's the best way? She seems to be handling that and is going to try and get a lot of it done at that reception. So children, adults will be able to do those inscriptions right there.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you. Next item.
Item 4, oral communications. Discussion is limited to items not on this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. The commission may question or respond to the speaker, but there will be no debate or decision. The commission may refer the matter to city staff for investigation and report.
We have one card, Mr. Arik Kevorkian from Mann, Glendale Aurora chapter, please.
Good afternoon, honorable members of the Arts and Culture Commission. It's good to be back here after I don't know how many years. I used to be a member of the grant committee, talent judge, and what have you. My name is Arik Kevorkian. I'm the director of communications for Home and Glendale Aurora chapter. The largest chapter in the Home and family with 104 chapters around the world. We just celebrated our 38th year. We are an integral part of the city of Glendale. We've been here, again, 38 years. We have numerous programs sanctioned by the Boy Scouts of America, the largest basketball program in the United States, more than 1,700 members. And we've always worked closely with the city of Glendale. 2 years ago, the city council, Mayor Paula Devine and council member Vartan Garpetian actually accompanied us to Armenia for the 6th Pan-Armenian International Games, which is sanctioned by the Olympic Committee. I'm here to talk about one of the programs, the cultural programs that we provide as a service to the community. 2 years ago, we decided to subsidize a very different theatrical production by a group of young entrepreneurs, all immigrants. These are intellectual, professional people. They work in the government, they work in the IT sector, security sector, film and production. And they wanted to put together a collaboration and theatrical production with multimedia elements and give that experience for adopting a new country, adopting a new culture, the psychology, the state of mind of an immigrant in the United States. So, well, the production is ready, and with more than 2 years of hard work, rehearsals, cinematography, projection, and what have you, the debut will be next weekend, and the following weekend we'll have 6 shows that I'll give you the details in a bit. We also have a very short video with a background music that it gives you a sense of what we've done and what these young people, the 8 actors, 3 producers, set designers, graphic designers, sound engineer, video production. It's a giant undertaking that we took over. And it's directed by Armen Sarvar. Armen Sarvar is a UCLA Film Program award-winning alumni. He actually worked with one of the giants of cinema, an Iranian director, Abbas Kiarostami, who passed away last year. And his films have got to the Oscars and the Golden Globe and the Cannes Festival. So the director is Armen Sarvar. It's a modern adaptation from the novel, which is called The Book of Adam, by an Armenian-American author, prolific diasporan Armenian, actually, Hagop Garabents, known as Jack Garapetian, who immigrated to the United States in 1947. And he worked in the government and what have you. So if you want to put the video on, and we can see the video, and I'll give you a little bit more information about it. So it's called Yes, Adam Nourian. It's a bilingual drama in English and Armenian, created as a multimedia live experience. The story is influenced and partially based off the life events of Adam Nourian, an Armenian-American Hollywood ghostwriter who finally has chosen to open up his career and life after being a discreet industry insider for many, many years. It is truly a theatrical experience enriched with interactive influences and elements of film, projection, and new media that we have at our disposal. It is set in present-day Los Angeles. Yes, Adam Nourian conveys the story of an Armenian immigrant from Iran who, after years of screenplay writing and ghostwriting in English within the American entertainment industry, is still contemplating to write stories in his native language. So he goes through this life crisis, divorce, new American girlfriend, and he's trying to overcome these challenges of his midlife crisis, constantly deal with mesmerizing memories of the past and trying to get acclimated with the new life that he has here after so many years. In the technical aspect, the show brings together a creative team of designers. I've seen their rehearsals, I've seen the projections that they do, who aim to incorporate new media in various layers of live performance, borrowing elements of theater, film, projection, and projection mapping, actually. So, yes, Adam Nourian focuses on the challenges of the modern-day human being, such as making meaningful relationships, self-imposed isolation to modern communication, and finding purpose in life. The audience, since it's bilingual, and as some of you know, bilingual theater is very hard to do. They have somehow managed to accomplish it. The audience will get a chance to learn about the duality in life of an immigrant artist and how a sense of not belonging hunts down a creative process every step of the day. So it will be, it's actually next week. It will run for 6 nights at the Atwater Theater in Los Angeles next week and the first weekend of the February. Any questions? I'll be more than happy to answer.
Could I ask, where is it going to be performed?
It is performed at a very small theater, 90 people capacity. It's Atwater Village Theater, which is actually 3269 Casitas Avenue in Los Angeles, our neighboring here, 10 minutes from here.
Any other questions?
Well, as an immigrant, I would like to say that it should be very exciting. It's not easy to be bilingual. It's not easy to be immigrant. It's an honor to be accepted in another culture, and the challenges are tremendous. I do always believe that if there is a reincarnation and I would be born again, I would be native and never a minority myself, because the challenges are horrendous. So I do believe that both for those who are minority, they would enjoy that, and those who are the hosting countries who have been so benevolent to accept the minority groups in their country, they would know what hardships people go through to acclimate and adjust to the community. So I'm looking forward to this.
And becoming productive individuals of the society in this new adopted home.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Well, first, I want to thank you for coming and presenting this project, but if you can just share for our viewing audience, if anyone's watching, how we can buy tickets, where we can go to purchase tickets, if they're at the door or
The
online.
tickets are actually, it's myseat.com, special rate for students. The 3 opening nights, the 27, 28, and 29 are sold out. Again, it's only 90 people, but tickets are available for the February 4, 5, and 6. It's on itsmyseat.com, and we have truly utilized the social networks, Aurat website at aurat.org, and the reason I came here, because again, I'm adamant about exposing art and culture, especially with a group of people who are professionals in their personal life, and they have taken upon a humongous project to truly show what can be achieved if true, you believe that this is it, this is your destination, and you're putting together everything, elements of cinema, screen, and what have you.
One more question? Okay.
One more statement. I want to thank you also for coming and presenting this to us, and I'm looking forward to seeing it, not only because, as you said, bilingual is very difficult to do, or trilingual. I just saw a play in German and Turkish, which was also translated at the same time into English, which was very well done. So I'm looking forward to seeing how your team solved the problems, as well as the multimedia. So congratulations and thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Arik, thank you very much. Good to see you again.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Chair, there's a video.
The video, we have to see the video, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought.
I thought that was the video.
It has a background music.
Great, great. Once again, thank you very much for coming by and informing us this event. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Next item on the agenda, please.
Item 5A, business agenda action item at 5A1, selection of commission chair.
And Commissioner, good afternoon, Commissioner, Chair Sharikian and Commissioners. I'm Sharon Mann, Garrett, your principal, Library Arts and Culture staff. And today we are going to appoint and elect your new chair, vice chair, and committee members for continuing through the work plan. I'll just go ahead and read through the sort of instructions for electing the chair. It's essentially the same for the vice chair, and then I'll just briefly read things for the committees.
Thank you.
So staff recommends that the Arts and Culture Commission select a chairperson to serve a one-year term beginning January 2017. So that term will begin immediately. After the agenda item has been introduced, the chairperson shall open the floor for nominations for the position of chairperson and receive nominations from the commissioners. A commissioner may be nominated by another commissioner or may nominate him or herself. The motion to nominate an individual does not require a second. Once all the nominations have been made, the chairperson will close the floor to nominations. Statements. At this point, a majority of the commissioners may request that the candidates provide a verbal statement regarding their qualifications or interest in the chairperson position. If the commissioners wish to hear a statement, it is appropriate for one of the commissioners to make a motion requesting this statement. The motion would need to be seconded and voted upon. If the motion is approved by a majority of the commission or unanimous consensus, then each candidate could provide a verbal statement in the order in which they were nominated. Voting. Once nominations and statements have been received, the selection of a chairperson is decided by a majority affirmative vote of the quorum, 3 affirmative votes. Voting is generally conducted as a roll call vote. If there is only one candidate nominated for the chairperson position, each commissioner replies with either a yes or no during the roll call vote. If the candidate receives at least 3 affirmative votes, the candidate will become the chairperson and no further votes will be taken. If the candidate does not receive at least three affirmative votes, the nominations will reopen and the process will repeat. If more than one candidate has been nominated for the chairperson position, a roll call vote is called, and each commissioner then states the name of the nominated individual for whom they wish to vote. Candidates must receive a quorum of affirmative votes, that's 3 affirmative votes, in order to be selected.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Any names? Yes?
Knowing that 2 of our commissioners are going to be definitely running for the next several years, I would like to nominate Sharon Sahakian as the chair to the commission.
I will also nominate Ara Oshagan as a commissioner chair. To just make, both of them will be running for the next 4 years or 3 years. If that's how I would nominate, if they are acceptable.
Sharon, is there an opportunity to remove your name from consideration?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to remove my name for consideration for chair.
Then you could go with Ara Oshagan.
But thank you, Commissioner.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Any comment? Yeah, accept.
I accept, yes.
Any other names or any other nominees?
Doesn't appear to be any. We could do a roll call vote.
Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Derhovnessian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Abstain.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Okay, at this point, do I go out and Ara can sit and continue the meeting, or we continue with the elections?
We continue for the chair, co-chair, right?
Continue, okay.
So the next office we'll be reviewing would be vice chair. So the same process of nominations and then a vote.
Do we have any nomination, any names?
Then I'll go for Sean, because
Great
then
process.
I thought either one would be the first and the second or the co. So for Sean Sahakian, if everybody agrees with.
Okay, and do we have any other nominees? Okay, therefore, Sean Sahakian, roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Derhovnessian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Abstain.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. The next,
That was easy.
the next part will be to vote on the various committees. And I'll read just a little bit of this. In April, staff provided the Arts and Culture Commission an overview of its process in issuing requests for qualifications using the Urban Art Fund for 2015-2017. And so there are various elements of that work plan that do require a commissioner activity to help staff select artists, et cetera. So we've broken that down into 5 different activities that require a committee. The first one is the Cultural and Performing Arts Series, which is the same as the Brand Plaza Series. So if you'd like to elect your 2 committee members for that.
Do we need 1 or 2?
2.
2 names, okay.
And my understanding is that they could be the same ones again, or
What are the current members?
the current members are Derhovnessian and Chair Sharikian.
Am I on it? Okay.
Have you missed some meetings? Apparently.
All right, so any change, any names you want to remove and add, or?
Do we have to renominate, or can we just say we can propose to keep the same committee?
The commission appoints 2 commissioners. There's no need for nomination. It's just a simple appointment.
I accept if anybody appoints me.
Yeah.
So would I.
Let's stay with that.
Clarification. So one of the ones that we are voting on or appointing to was one that you are on currently, but you're not sure that you're on it?
Exactly, but I would love to be
So-
part of it. I
So
mean,
I'm sorry, so which one is, that's the Glendale Arts?
No,
or
it's the
Brand?
Plaza Series.
I'm
It's
sorry.
the Cultural and
Oh, I'm so
Performing Arts
sorry.
Series.
Okay, I'm just.
The Plaza series is about the concert series.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, I misled then.
You
I
probably,
I
you made the.
understand which one.
You
Yeah.
made
Okay.
the approval of the acts a very long time ago, so
Okay.
it probably wouldn't feel like it's still a committee, but it was a very long time ago.
Okay. Ara, you have a question?
Yeah, so under this number Number 3, there are several appointments to be made. First one, the Plaza Series, and then probably the AHA also. There's how many committees will be
There are
appointed?
5.
There's
There are
5 different
in the
ones?
bullets on the bottom here. The second one now is murals on city-owned utility boxes.
Excuse me.
I'm
What
sorry.
are those?
Yes, no.
Okay. Commissioner Sharikian, each one, it said the commission was going to vote on this, so there would be a motion.
It's not an appointment?
Yeah, based on the appointment. So if there's some nominations, each one can then you can go through a vote and then move on to the next one.
I'm sorry.
And I'd like to clarify that the Cultural and Performing Arts Series would include the Central Library Plaza Series as well.
Okay.
So we would do roll call on each individual appointment.
Okay, so,
Actually, one other clarification, what's not on this list, and I'm a liaison to the MONA board, so I'm assuming that if we are looking at all of the appointments, then that should also be on this list.
We may have to take it up at the next meeting since it wasn't noticed.
I mean, it's up to the chair whether you want to, can we roll just one item over, or would we have to roll the whole entire item?
One item can be
Yeah.
rolled.
one item.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so therefore we are on Brand Plaza Series
And Central Valley
appointees,
Series.
and we have 2 nominations, myself and Arlette. Do we need to vote one at a time? I mean, one individual? Okay, we're voting for Arlette for the nomination, for appointment. Roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Terhovenessian,
Yes, or abstain.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Okay, and we're voting for myself regarding the Brand Plaza nomination. Roll call.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Terhovenessian,
Yes,
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Abstain. Next committee.
Okay, the next committee is murals on city-owned utility boxes, or the Beyond the Box program. The last committee was Chair Sharikian and Commissioner Sahakian.
Okay, any nominations? Can I nominate myself again?
I nominate Sharikian and Sahakian. Can I just nominate 2 at the same time? There we go.
yeah, we can do that?
All right, any other nominations? Okay, roll call for Sahakian.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Terhovenessian, Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Abstain.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. And roll call for Shurikian.
Commissioners Deaver, Terhovenessian,
Yes,
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Abstain. Next committee.
Okay, the next committee is our Pop-Up Arts program, which is also we've named or nicknamed our AHA program. The current committee was Commissioners Oshagan and Deaver.
Nomination? I would nominate both to the same committee. And we will be voting for Terry.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Terhovenessian,
yes,
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. And for Sahakian?
That was for Oshagan.
Oh, Oshagan, I'm sorry, Oshagan.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Terhovenessian,
yes,
Oshagan,
Abstain.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. And the 4th committee.
The next one is temporary art in public spaces. The current committee is Chair Sharikian and Commissioner Terhovenessian.
Okay. Any nominations?
I nominate Terhovenessian and Sharikian again.
May I ask something? If there are any other commissioners that they would like to participate, I would take a moment to step back and give.
I was just going to self-nominate myself
Okay,
on
well,
that
then
one, actually. So
I
that's
would
good
love
know.
to step back and give somebody else this chair, if you don't mind. I would renominate Commissioner Deaver and Terhovenessian, if it's okay. So we'll be voting for Commissioner Deaver.
Commissioners Deaver, Do you,
Vote.
yes, I'm doing roll call.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Commissioners Derhavanessian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. And for Commissioner Derhovanessian?
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Derhavanessian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Okay, and the fifth commission, appointment.
The fifth one is the Adams Square Mini Park Gas Station Art Installation Program.
Okay? And
The
what
cur-
do,
The
who are,
current committee are Commissioners Deaver and Commissioner Oshagan.
do we have a nomination?
I would go for both of them.
Okay. Any other names?
I would nominate myself for that committee.
You nominate for yourself. Okay, so we go one at a time. So we have Commissioner Deaver for Adams Square. Roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver,
No.
Okay.
I could have just slipped in, I rescind on that, but it went too fast, so.
Go ahead.
Derhavanessian,
When she says no, what should we say? So, well, no.
Well, there's three up and we're choosing two. And I can just, if we can back up, I'm happy to remove myself from that because I'm assigned now to two.
Okay.
So then we will go to assign
Let's go
Commissioner
one step at a
Oshagan
time, yes.
and Sahakian, right? Because
Yes,
she
okay.
declined, so should we go
Hold on.
that way?
Hold on. Therefore, we need to renominate new names
Okay.
without Mrs. Deaver, Terry Deaver. So please, a new nomination for Adams Square appointees. We have Shant Sahakian and Ara Oshagan. Any other names? Okay, now we go roll call.
Commissioners Deaver, Derhavanessian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Okay, that's agenda item number 3. Next will be the selection of liaison to Glendale Art Board. Oh, yes. Oh, she said 5. And then the Mona Board, we were gonna postpone.
I think
till-
No, the last one.
on the last vote, you only voted for one of the commissioners. You need to
Oh, we
vote
did,
for the
okay,
second
okay,
one.
all right. I thought we both together. Okay, and we voted for Shant last time, now we're voting for Ara Oshagan.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Derhavanessian,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Abstain.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Okay, and we will be postponing the Mona Board for the
That
following
was
meeting.
my error, actually, because in terms of the items, I was on the wrong item when I mentioned that.
No problem. Okay, so we are on selection of, we did that. Selection of liaison to Glendale Art and Board.
If you'd like, I'll go ahead and read a brief summary of this. Staff recommends that the commission appoint a new liaison to the Glendale Arts Board of Directors. The Arts and Culture Commission is asked to appoint a new liaison. The Glendale Arts Board of Directors meets every other month at noon. Their next regular meeting will be on February the 14th, 2017. Per the Glendale Arts bylaws, the Arts and Culture Commission liaison is not considered a member of the board, and his or her participation is not counted towards a quorum. Rather, the role is for information gathering and presentation only. Although the commission liaison will not be a voting member of the board, it is desirable that the appointee takes an active role in discussions and also in the committee structure if they so desire. The position is one of 3 non-voting seats on the board.
Okay, and who is the current member now?
I'm the current liaison right now, and I would open up if anybody's interested to becoming the liaison, because noontime meetings are difficult for me a lot of times, so I've missed a number of the meetings. And so if there's another commissioner here who is interested in becoming that liaison, I would welcome that nomination, or else I will happily continue to do that.
Would you please tell us when are those meetings?
They're at noontime every 2 months. And then there were other meetings which I was able to attend for the Open Arts Festival. And they're going to be there. They're going to repeat the Open Arts Festival for next year. So there'll be meetings for that also, which are usually in the afternoon, which are easier for me. But those noon times are difficult. So if anybody's interested, I'm open.
Are there any other nominees at this point?
I'm willing if nobody else kind of goes for that. I'm fine with that. I would like to see how they function. It's an interesting organization, and we are very proud of them. So
Okay, sounds good.
anybody else, I'll go for that.
We have Arlette Derhovanesyan. Any other names? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Derhovanesyan,
Abstain.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Selection of liaison to Brand Association Board. And do we have, who's the current member?
I am.
Okay.
But again, in my situation, Saturdays are quite hectic in my life, and the meetings are on Saturday morning. So even though I have enjoyed myself tremendously to be in that group of board members, they are fantastic, phenomenal. It's a pride and joy. But because of that, I would like to decline. So if anyone else would like to take it.
Any other names, nomination?
I would like to point out that the meetings are every month on the second Saturday, except August and December. The next meeting will be Saturday, February the 11th.
At what time?
10.
10 o'clock. Okay, any nomination? In case that we don't have a nomination, what will happen?
We can bring back, or the chair can appoint somebody.
You're the
Saturdays-
chair, not me.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
Saturdays are very difficult for me. I'd be very interested to be on that board, but like Saturday morning especially, impossible. I have 4 kids who play soccer, you know.
Do we have a motion to postpone until next meeting? And then we can discuss.
I would move that we postpone it till next meeting and also bring on the Museum of Neon Art as part of that.
Sounds great. Okay. So that one will be, yes.
Yeah,
Do we have a second?
I second that.
Again, then roll call, please.
Commissioners Deaver,
Yes.
Derhovanesyan,
Yes.
Oshagan,
Yes.
Sahakian,
Yes.
Chairperson Sharikian.
Yes. Okay. Commission and staff comments, next item? No? Oh, yes. Right, you gotta, we gotta move. Congratulations.
I get the gavel.
Here you go.
Yeah, Oscar.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So, commission staff comments, is that agenda item 6? Yes?
Just have a brief staff comment. I'd like to welcome
Yes.
Chair Oshagan to his new role and Vice Chair Shahakian to his new role, and thank ex-Chair Sharikian for his enthusiasm and hard work, and just letting you all know I'm looking forward to this change and reestablishing our great relationships.
Could I make a comment? Again, to thank Commissioner ex-chair Sharikian. He did a fantastic job. It was a pleasure because he always, before that, was saying that it's an experience. It's good for everyone to have that chance to do it and to see in that capacity what is expected. And he did his job very well. And we enjoyed having him as our chair. So thank you very much. And we are looking forward to now Chairperson Oshagan to lead us with different things that goes on. So good luck to both and all the success. Thank you.
I also want to thank and congratulate our former chair, Sharikian. When we look forward 5-10 years from now, when many of us may not be on the commission necessarily, but the Public Art Master Plan was officially launched during your term, and I think that's something that is going to leave a lasting legacy in Glendale, whether we are the commissioners or future commissioners come on board. So congratulations on a great year, and best of luck to our new chair, Oshagan.
Thank you. Any other comments?
I would like to make a comment. Well, thank you very much for all the good words. And I want to make a statement regarding all my commissioners and the future commissioners. It's not about just a committee or commission that we work for or we serve. It's about our community. and about the people of Glendale. So keeping that in mind, I look all the challenges coming ahead if I am reappointed in this commission, and I'm looking forward to solve them and make Glendale a better place for all of us, not only personally, but my family. And talking about my family, my daughter, older daughter, just got engaged, and I want to congratulate my older daughter and her fiance. Hopefully they'll move in to Glendale. So, and by saying that, I want to wish Happy New Year to everybody. We just passed it, and hope 2017 becomes a better year for all of us. Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry to follow that. I'm guessing the rain is slowing me down a little bit today, but because that should have been the parting word. But congratulations on a successful year as well to you, our past chair, and looking forward to this next year and the implementation of all of the things under the new leadership and everybody's hearts and souls moving forward in the same path, which is pretty exciting. So thank you all.
Quick comment, I want to also thank Chairman, ex-Chair Sharikian for his excellent and very well-run year, and congratulations on the engagement of your daughter. I want to also thank my fellow commissioners for having the trust in me to allow me to be the chair of this commission, and we have a very important year ahead of us, and it's going to take a village and a commission together as a whole to move it forward and really get a good plan, public art plan, master plan together for next year. So I'm looking forward to doing that together. Next item, written communications. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right, Michael? We don't have any?
None that I
No.
have now.
And then, so it's adjournment. So the next regular meeting will be February 16, 2 p.m., right here. Same channel.
Good job.